Got the weather starting to break a little bit. Vandalia Christian broke loose a little while back as Cameron Alston has a seat with us. Just have a seat there, Cameron. Welcome in.
How you doing?
Good to see you. What's the feel like after that state championship? What does that feel like?
It's unbelievable. It feels great. I couldn't really believe that we won. Because, like, my sophomore year, we had, like, a great team. But
Was that back in the days of T.C. Daniels?
Yeah. So, this feels great.
A little bit different this time. It was more your team this time around, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Talk about the pressure. Was there a lot of pressure involved? I mean, you guys were playing those close games Coach Nelson talked about, fighting that pressure, fighting through all those close, tight games?
A little bit, yeah. In the Raleigh game, we thought we had lost it because it was like we was down by 5 with about 19 seconds left, and Bryson came down. He hit a 3 with like 3 seconds left, sitting in the overtime. So that was good. So.
Other than going to the state tournament, what was maybe your toughest game of the year? Were there any other tough games during the course of the season you guys had? Thinking back to some of those games?
Probably Alamance. That was a tough game. Yeah. And,
do you go into a state tournament saying, man, I'd love to see Alamance again, I'd like to get Gospel Light again, but you end up getting these other teams and beating those guys, right?
Yeah. We thought we were going to have Alamance again, but they got beat by a friendship.
How about the championship game? Talking to Coach Nelson, sounds like in the title game, and that was again against Raleigh Christian, right?
No, Wilmington.
Wilmington in the championship game. Played Raleigh early. That was when the kids scored 35 points, or 50 points, 35. Yeah. Then you had the one against Friendship in the semifinals. Then you got Wilmington in the finals. Yeah. You did a good job in that game. You guys weren't really pushed too hard. You guys came out and played well in that game. How'd you get off to such a good start? And what was it like having a little bit of room, a little bit of space in that game? You got that big lead.
Our coach Nelson, he just told us he really pumped us up in the locker room or whatever. Like we really wanted to win, so we just came down and we played really good defense. So it was.
Give us your position. What position do you play?
I'm the point guard.
You're the main man. You're like the T.C. Daniels too. Then you came and took T.C.'s on spot, huh?
Yeah.
What's it like running that ball club out front when you're the point guard? We'll talk about your response. I know we can almost envision you out there. What number do you wear? What's your jersey number?
23.
23. Got a little bit of.
Yeah.
Who had a 23 jersey number? That guy. I don't know if he was a point guard. He was a darn good player, Mr. Jordan, back in the day. But talk about running that club out front. Your responsibilities.
It was a great responsibility I had. I had to get my teams better, get my team involved and stuff. Our coach referred to me as the quarterback of the team. So, yeah, I just had a big position.
Feels pretty good, too, for your coach had that much confidence in you to turn that team over to you and let you run the show.
Yes, sir.
Gotta feel good. How many points a game would you average? How many assists a game would you get? Some things like that.
Towards the end of the season, I averaged 14 points a game and 6 assists a game.
So you're actually accommodating for about 26 points a game. If you're getting the 14 plus the 6 assists, come out to about 12 points that you give another player. So that's putting some good numbers on the board there.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about what those teammates meant again to you. You mentioned Bryson Gordon, how important he was to your team, because you're looking for Bryson out there. You usually find him maybe for a 3-point shot. Where do you find him on the floor, and what's he mean to this team?
He's a big part of this team. So is Jared Talley. He's there are shooters and whatever. But Noah, we just always wanted to get him the ball anytime.
Is he usually down in the post?
Yeah.
Does he usually demand the ball? Some of those big post men, they say, feed me, give me that ball. So they get the hands out and they try to post up, get me the ball. Is that how he works too? He works that way?
He tries to get the ball as much as he can.
And you're what, a junior or senior?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior, so you're working with a freshman. Do you usually go ahead and listen to that freshman? He says, get me that ball. You're thinking, this guy's a ninth grader. Maybe I ought to give. He's probably the type of player is this guy knows what to do when he gets it, so you want to get him that ball, right?
Yeah.
Good results when he. What's Noah Dunn like as a player, though?
He's a good player. He demands the ball. He's like he just says give me the ball. So. How
much have you improved since last year? And what have you done to improve and make your game better this year? Any all-season things you worked on? So, man, I got to be working on this going to that junior year. I got to get better in this area. Things you've worked on?
Maybe shooting threes or whatever, because I didn't shoot many threes last year.
Here's a good question for you, because I was reading about this guy. I've been watching this guy a lot myself for NC State. This guy, Anthony Cat Barber. You watch him any?
Yeah.
Barber? Are you as quick as the cat?
No, I don't think I'm that quick.
Who is your game like? You kind of like Tyus Jones, the kid at Duke, or the Cat Barber? Who's your game sort of like we could think about?
I try to model my game game after Tyus Jones. He's one of my favorite players
That's
in
good.
college.
That's a good man to follow right there. A darn good job for the dude. Didn't know much about him. I think he's a freshman coming in. He's really to be a leader on that team like he has been for Duke. That says a lot.
Yeah.
So he's the man you kind of follow closely then. Are you a Duke Blue Devil basketball fan?
No, Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
Kentucky
So you've been with that #1 team for a while then, I guess.
Yeah.
They are the top team in the country. Going to be a tough team to beat. How would you give Duke and Tyus Jones much of a chance against Kentucky?
Yeah, I think they got a good chance. But
Might knock off the #1 team then.
I don't know.
How about if you could play college basketball for any team in the country, who would you play for?
Probably Kentucky.
Kentucky would be the
always
one.
wanted to go there. Yeah.
Are you thinking about going on and playing in college one day? 'Cause I think your coach, I may be wrong, he mentioned you and maybe another one of your players on Vandalia. You guys are pretty much all basketball. You're going to be playing AAU ball probably in the off season.
Yeah.
Would you think about it? You thinking about going and playing college basketball?
Yeah, I'm trying to go play college basketball.
How's that AAU program for you? Does that work pretty good?
Yeah.
Who you playing for?
I played for Mid-State Magic this past season. This year I might try to play for Team Felton.
Oh, the old Team Felton. There's another team out there too, the CP3 team. Ever heard about those guys?
Yeah.
Pretty good ball club there too, isn't it? Who are some of the guys on some of the other schools, the other private schools that you played against, or maybe some of the public school players you played against we might know? Any other names you can throw out there you played against?
We played against Tim Clay. I'm not
Tim
sure.
played out, man. Heard of him? Yeah. Any other guys around the Guilford County area, like guys maybe over at Greensboro Day, or some of the guys at Wesleyan, or even the guys at some of the public schools around here you played against?
J.P. Mormon. We played against him.
If you can handle J.P. Mormon, I want to know what you've been doing, man. Because that guy, he's big, he's tall and strong. If you can handle J.P., how about John Newman? You ever go against John?
Yeah, we played against John Newman too.
It's good. Those guys are some tough players. You got some good competition to go up against them. A few other questions. Favorite sport other than basketball? Is another one just all basketball? You got another favorite sport?
Probably baseball. I like to watch baseball, but I don't really play it.
You're going to look out for your basketball. If you're going to protect that, then you're going to be careful for that.
Yeah.
If you had to do it again, would you do everything? I mean, you would just won the state championship. You do everything the same way, or you go back and change anything?
Do everything the same way. Yeah.
Same exact road.
Yeah.
Did they give you guys individual trophies, individual medals when you won the state title, or just one big team plaque or trophy?
They gave out the all region and all state trophies or whatever.
Did you get any of those?
I got first team all state.
How'd that feel?
Yeah, that was good feeling as well.
The only thing, if I just got all state, my only thing about that, what I would want to do, I'd say I got it this year as a junior. My thing now is I got to get that again as a senior.
Yeah.
Got to go back and get that same award again. 20 years down the road, where do you see yourself? What do you think you might be doing?
Not sure actually. Want to own my own business one day.
Start a family?
Yeah, have a family.
Put down some good roots. Maybe you don't want to still be in college, but you may want to still be playing some form of basketball.
Yeah,
because that's a lifetime sport. A few other questions for Cameron Alston at Shane's on a Thursday. MVP would get a car. Say the most valuable player in your team at Vandalia would get a car. What car would you select? What will we see you driving down Westover Terrace in come Saturday afternoon?
A car?
What car or vehicle would you choose is the MVP's award?
Lamborghini.
Going big time, huh? Yeah, got to go for the gusto. Got to go for the big strong. The Lamborghini. What color? Any particular color?
Red.
Yeah, that's what I thought you might say. I'm going to see that red Lamborghini heading down Westover Terrace down toward Grimsley. Cameron Alston, maybe one more question for Cameron. Say you're stuck on a deserted island by yourself on there. Got to get off somehow, some way. Only way to get off is bring somebody in, play that guy one-on-one in basketball. Somebody you know you can beat, but somebody you know is also good. Because they're gonna judge this guy, look at him and say, this guy's got some talent. We don't let you go anywhere. Who you bring in to beat one-on-one?
Jared Talley.
Your teammate Talley, huh?
Yep.
You would whip him, and he would be stuck there. You'd be heading out.
Yep.
Cameron, let you head out, man. Good job.
Thank you.
Keep up the good one. Now, number 23, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's your best move in basketball? So we'll be looking for you next time when you have your next game. If we ever see you outdoors playing a game somewhere.
Probably
Your best move?
behind the back. That's my favorite move.
Behind the back dribble?
Yeah.
Which way you go better moving from your right to your left? Which way?
Left to right.
Going from this side. That's kind of a little different in some, too. That's a pretty good move to have right there. Between the legs, that's easy. That's no problem at all, right?
Yeah.
Where did you pick all this basketball up as we let you go? Who gave it to you? Where'd you get this talent from? Parents or somebody taught this to you as a young kid? Where'd you pick it all that?
Probably my uncle. He used to coach AAU and stuff.
What's his name?
So, Stephon Graham.
Stephon Graham. Well, to Mr.
sir.
Graham and Mr. Alston, keep up the good work. Thank you, my man.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations on that state championship. Cameron Alston with us, Shane Rib Check for Thursday, and see who we have coming up next to the Shane Rib Check.